Material in this video contains content included in the RBT Test Content Outline, 3rd edition, TCO. C.7. Implement procedures using stimulus and response prompts that include appropriate fading procedures. A registered behavior technician named Lauren is working with her 6-year-old client, Mason, to help him learn to identify colors. To support his learning, she carefully uses stimulus and response prompts to help him accurately identify colors and respond independently. First, she begins with errorless teaching to prevent mistakes and promote success. She places a red and blue card on the table and immediately points to the red card while saying, "Touch red." Mason follows her prompt, and she praises him enthusiastically, "Great job touching red." As Mason becomes more familiar with the task, Lauren uses most to least prompting, initially guiding his hand to the red card. Over time, she gradually reduces the level of physical assistance, shifting to lighter prompts, such as gestures or verbal cues, until Mason can respond independently. To further build independence, Lauren introduces time delay by pausing a few seconds before prompting, giving Mason more time to respond on his own. Later, she applies stimulus fading by making the red card more vivid while slightly fading the blue card. Gradually, she removes these changes so Mason can recognize colors without extra cues. By the end of the session, Mason successfully identifies the color red without prompts. Lauren smiles, knowing he is making meaningful progress toward mastering colors independently. A stimulus prompt is a change in the environment that makes the correct response more likely, such as highlighting a word or making an object stand out. A response prompt involves directly helping a person complete a task, like giving a verbal reminder or providing physical guidance. Both types of prompts support learning and are gradually faded as the client becomes more independent. Stimulus prompts change the environment to encourage the correct response, such as highlighting the correct answer. Response prompts guide the client's behavior, such as giving them verbal or physical help to demonstrate the correct response. Prompts make learning easier by reducing frustration and increasing success. They provide temporary support until the client can perform the skill independently. By offering guidance, prompts help the client respond correctly and gain experience with the task. Over time, prompts are systematically faded to encourage independent responding. For example, if a client is learning colors, a therapist may initially point to the correct choice. As the client improves, prompts are gradually removed, allowing them to complete the task without assistance.
Respecting client dignity. When using prompts, it is essential to treat clients with respect and allow them to have control over their actions. Prompts should be supportive, not forceful, and should encourage choice and gradual independence. Instead of immediately providing assistance, an RBT could offer a client the opportunity to try on their own first, or ask if they want help. For example, saying, "Would you like help?" before providing a physical prompt gives the client a sense of control and fosters self-advocacy. Avoiding overuse of prompts. Overusing prompts can lead to prompt dependence, where a client relies on guidance instead of learning to complete tasks independently. If prompts are not faded appropriately, clients may lose confidence in their ability to succeed on their own. This can result in learned helplessness, where they wait for assistance, rather than attempting tasks independently. To prevent this, prompts should be systematically faded, giving clients time to attempt tasks before receiving support. Considering cultural differences in prompting. Prompting should be tailored to the client's background, preferences, and cultural values. Different cultures have varying expectations for independence, communication, and physical interaction, which should be considered when providing support. For example, in some cultures, direct verbal instruction may not be the preferred communication style, and a client may respond better to gestural or visual prompts instead. Understanding and respecting these differences enhances the effectiveness of prompting strategies and fosters trust. Providing the right level of support. The goal of prompting is to help clients learn a new skill, while ensuring the assistance is eventually faded out, so the client can use the skill independently. If too much assistance is given for too long, clients may struggle to complete tasks without help. However, if too little support is provided, they may become frustrated or have difficulty learning a new skill. RBTs should carefully adjust the level of prompting based on the client's progress, gradually fading prompts as they gain confidence and skill mastery. This balance creates a supportive learning environment while promoting long-term independence. Key takeaways for stimulus and response prompts. Types of prompts. Stimulus prompts change something in the environment to make the correct response more likely, like highlighting a correct answer or positioning an item closer to the client. Response prompts are provided directly to the client to guide their behavior toward the correct response, like physically guiding their hand or giving a verbal hint. Fading prompts to build independence. Prompts must be gradually faded to help clients develop independent skills and avoid prompt dependence. Strategies like prompt hierarchies, stimulus fading, and time delay help transition from guided learning to independent responding. Using prompts across environments. Prompts are used in discrete trial teaching, naturalistic teaching, classrooms, and within in-home ABA programs for daily life skills training. Consistency across home, school, and community settings supports skill generalization. Preventing prompt dependence. Clients should not become over-reliant on prompts and should be reinforced more for independent responses than for prompted ones. Proper prompt fading, differential reinforcement, and self-monitoring tools encourage autonomy. Ethical and data-driven prompting. RBTs must use prompts respectfully and appropriately, ensuring they align with the client's individual needs, culture, and learning style. Collecting and analyzing data on prompt use and client responses helps determine when to adjust or fade prompts.
As an RBT, you play a crucial role in helping clients develop essential skills and achieve independence. Every prompt you use, every adjustment you make, and every opportunity you provide for independent responding shapes long-term success for your clients. By selecting the right prompts, systematically fading them, and reinforcing independent responses, you help clients build lasting skills. Your careful prompting and prompt fading strategies prevents prompt dependence and ensures skills generalize across environments. The work you do fosters real-world independence, helping clients develop the skills they need to thrive. Your patience and commitment make a meaningful impact. Every small success you support leads to lifelong achievements. Keep learning, keep guiding, and keep making a difference.